So what I was saying was, the way we found out about this event was that we were at a protest last week outside of Mayor Bloomberg's house, where people were trying to...
We, as an arts collective, have been at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe for the last 4 years. And recently, because of pressure from the neighborhood and gentrification and enforcement of the cabaret laws, we are being pushed out of the Nuyorican, our home, for the last 4 years. Our next event will be our last event at the Nuyorican. Next week, Saturday, July 29th, will be our last event there. And we ask you to come and support us.
Venues like this would have to pay a cabaret license, which would be like $5,000 a month apparently right now.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, and Nuyorican is a staple in New York culture. It's been here for like 30 years. And
we decided to come up with a construct which called for something that everybody can identify with. And something that everybody can identify with is the arts. Maybe poetry, maybe film, maybe dance, maybe design. So basically we decided to come up with this construct and to do events which were of a multimedia type. At the same time, we wanted to keep it underground and keep that essence, that it be underground, that it would be of a pure nature, wouldn't be commercialized whatsoever.
Good energy,
pure, positive energy, and that people who would never ever get a chance any other place to express themselves in a forum such as this, they could come here and do their thing. So this started 4 years ago, and this is our
home.
Our home.
Nuyorican Poets Cafe.
Yes, it is. Still is.
It still is to today.
Right, but
we still consider it our home.
We're about to go into the next phase.
So we have the cabaret noise that has been around since the 20s, and they reenacted it, and they don't want people to dance in the clubs anymore. And I think it's also due to the gentrification of the neighborhood, because back in the 80s, ain't nobody care about if you dance or you made as much noise as you want, because that was the type of neighborhood it was about, And now with these new folks coming up in here, buying up some space, they don't want the loud noise. That's what they call it. They will go out on late night someplace else and make noise in someone else's neighborhood. Get all drunk, as you know. But, we have to live with that as the neighborhood grows or gentrifies.
It's $5,000 to have a cabaret license a month, and they don't make that. That's their rent. So the big clubs could do that. Not a place like this.
Yeah, and you see, the house community are not drinkers.
We're not drinkers.
We don't drink. What we do is we party, we dance, and water, juice, maybe a little beer, but we're not into that getting sloshed, because people have to, the rock community and the house community, not house, but the rock, the hip hop world, jazz, it's all about the drinking to socialize, the drinking to go ahead and get loose, the drinking to do all that stuff. Even the drinking to look good, status symbol. But in the house community, that's the last thing in the world. We want to be controlled athletes and drivers in what we do. So we want to take it to that other limit where the music is what gets us high.
We love having them here. Like I said, I told you already, I love the fact that people are coming together and dancing, rather than going to a club and getting dead drunk and falling all over the place and not doing anything. I like that. It's very difficult to be drunk and dance all night. You can't. How can you do it? But you have to have a certain stamina. You have to have a certain amount of consciousness about being able to dance all night.
There's a purity about our music and our people that is not found in a big ass club.
No, it's not. It's not about what you dress like. It's not about if you do the stripper dance or you dance like lesbians because you want to do it. It's not about that. It's a communal thing.
So just having somebody pay for a club and pay $10 to $20
and you only get the music, you don't get something else, either like something that you learn, or you have some artwork, or you have a poet saying something, and you have some live music, or something that you learn, either you take a political action on something that's going on, and we direct, inform people what's going on, and introduce the underground artists. So that's why I'm part of the melting pot.
People come here because they've been stressed out, they lost a parent, this is the way of saying, okay, I broke up my girlfriend, we had a fight, I can go ahead and dance tonight. I come over here because my mom died and I need to go ahead and release. My world's not, I'm happy to be alive. So this has a whole lot of different areas. We can deal with, the music we listen to is jazz, salsa, funk, rock, reggae, Afro-Cuban, Brazilian, they're all rolled up into house music. And the reason why you call it house is because it's a home environment.
In the music, I see that there are no drums, and there's no rhyme, there's no what you're looking at, and there's no I'll wait for you outside, no bullets are flying, nothing to that effect. There's still a love, there'll be a little warmth, there'll be an excitement, and maybe, just maybe, maybe we can do the same for the people in the community that are forcing us to look elsewhere so we can all share this. Maybe they could come wear their sneakers. I'll buy them a bottle of water. I'll provide them a little baby pop. And you can come get down and see how we all move. See how we all move. And you'll see that we mean no harm. Politicians are too wrapped up in making us all of us, techno heads, everyone, all into one big glow stick nation 1814. So they can win their votes and they can win their power, but they don't know what this is like. They don't feel this at all. Perhaps someday that same mayor and those same people realize that even though we got to locate someplace else, I got bad news for them. See, this will never stop. This will never die. You get rid of all of us and another generation will step in and they'll be DJing and they'll put powders to the floor and they'll share the water and they'll get down and they'll do their moves and give their poetry. So in that respect, I say this, if the mayor ever sees this clip, you already lost. We won, because you can't kill us.
Life is beautiful.
This is the new improvement.